Hey everybody, it's Brandon Hensinger, founder of Cima Growth Solutions. I'm sure you've heard the advice that it's important to always be working on your business instead of working in your business if you're the owner of a business. But in reality, that actually applies to everyone who's in charge of any processes at a business, especially when it comes to a healthcare clinic, whatever type of clinic you might be. So let me explain what I mean. Think about what you do right now in order to attract more patients to your clinic and to retain existing patients. What are some of the things you do? Sending out emails, sending out text messages, calling patients, trying to call patients personally to remind them of upcoming appointments, going and making new blog posts, updating things on social media, whatever it might be. I would bet that most people who are listening to this spend a lot of time manually updating those things. It's really important that if you want to consistently attract new patients to your clinic and consistently retain existing patients, making sure existing patients aren't falling through the cracks, you need to put a system in place that's scalable. And what I mean is by scalable is a system that will grow and has the ability to expand with you as you grow. So let me show you what I mean by this. Let's say that today you're a new clinic and you have 5 patients. It's probably really easier for you to text them, to call them, to remind them of appointments, to give them advice, things like that. But let's say that a year from now, you have 500 patients. Is a manual system scalable? No, not unless you hire many people, which still that's not scalable because you won't be able to afford that. It's important that you build systems and have things in place that will grow with you. And that's where digital marketing and especially digital marketing automation comes into play, where you can build systems that scale with you. That is something that I feel like a lot is lost on a lot of people, especially a lot of clinics, where you stop growing because you don't have systems in place that can scale. So I'm going to give you some examples of what exactly that might look like. One of the best ways to attract new patients is through creating content or creating organic content on social media that can inform people about who you are, provide value to them, and attract patients to your clinic. Now, most people are creating social media content, or clinics create social media content, and that's a manual process. It takes manual work to create content. But one of the things that you could be doing is creating videos or creating content like this video you're watching right now that could be turned into multiple pieces of content, taking an approach called an omnipresence approach, where I could take this video, I could then take the audio, and I could turn the audio into a podcast. I could take little pieces of this video and make it into Instagram Reels or TikTok videos. I can upload this video to YouTube. I can make stills of it. I can make quotes out of it. The possibilities are pretty endless what you could do with one video. That takes some manual work, but it allows you to reach more people with one piece of content and saves you time. That is something you can do that's scalable because it's going to allow you to get your name out there more. However, that's not necessarily what I mean by creating scalable content, meaning that you're seen everywhere. What I mean by doing something scalable is that you're going to be able to put something in place that requires very little effort on your part, if any at all, to be able to grow your business, to attract new patients and to retain existing patients. So, creating social media content to attract people to you is important. But what can you do to use that content to grow at scale? The first thing you can do is build in some kind of social media automation. And what I mean by that is, think about times you've seen things on social media where someone might say, hey, if you like this, give a thumbs up below, or comment, I agree below. Or they say, give a thumbs up below and we'll send you a message with more information. Did you know that those are automations that are built into people's social media? For example, watching this video right now, wherever you're watching this, comment social below, and I'll show you what happens. It's an automation. You're going to get an email or a direct message that's going to send you a link to download our free social media guide. That's automated. I could have 10,000 people comment social on this video, and every single one of those people would get a message to download that guide, and then would enter into a process to learn more about digital marketing. That is building systems to scale. You could do the same thing for your clinic. Film an educational video about whatever you want it to be, whatever topic you want to teach someone on, and let's say you want to talk about heart health. You say comment heart below, and you could build a system that automates the delivery of that information to those patients and invites that patient to learn more. So how do you do that? There's a lot of services out there that you can build what are called chatbot automations that you can connect to your Instagram, to your Facebook, that when someone sends a message, it automates the process and sends them the next steps of whatever that might be. There's a lot of services out there that do that, and we'd be happy to point you in the right direction to help you see how. Chat is a great one that works really well with a lot of systems. So that's one way you could build content to scale. Another thing that you could do to build things to scale is establish text messaging communication with patients. The Cima Grow platform, our digital marketing automation platform, actually in everything that I'm talking about right now, combines everything all into one system. So it helps you it removes all the cost of buying different systems and having to build multiple integrations between different platforms. But one of the things that we do and that you should be doing is building text messaging automations, where you could start communicating by text to patients, sending patients text updates, having people reply to you, creating automations so that when somebody replies and answers in a certain way, it might pass them to the next step. It passes them to be categorized a certain way in your CRM, in your customer relationship management system. It also would enable you to onboard a new patient or to triage a patient by text messaging. So let's say someone comments they want to get more information, they give you their phone number. You could text them and have them answer a questionnaire. And depending upon their answer, it could pass them through your qualifications for them to become a patient. And by the end, you could have a very specific set of information on that patient, and you could automatically take care of all of those new patient questions without anyone in your clinic actually doing anything. And that's amazing. You would have all that patient data and it could all be automated. You can do that by text. You can do that by email as well with that same workflow, that same type of automation. It's also important when you're thinking about building systems to scale that you want to do things that are going to allow people to find you online. That's not just depending upon you reaching out to people. So how do you do that? You create content on your site, blog posts, whatever it might be, that are going to add content to your site. But you also want to do it in a way that is going to help people find you on Google, on search engines. So in other words, focus on building good SEO. There's a lot of tools out there that'll help you know exactly what to write about or exactly what to optimize your site for. Did you know you can actually go on Google and search for how to improve heart health, for example, and scroll to the bottom and see what else people are searching for? You can then take that information and say, let's say people are saying how to improve heart health. Then people are searching for that, and you can start writing content about that. That will help people find you on Google. You also want to make sure that you have an optimized Google My Business profile on Google as well. And if you had one in the past, a lot of people may not realize you actually now can manage that through Google Maps. So if you go on Google Maps and you log in with your business Google account, you can edit your Google Business profile right there. Google My Business now allows you to provide company updates and provide information on new programs or new promotions, add videos, add photos. How's your customer reviews? The more you add content there, the more your presence is going to surface on search engines when people are looking for you. So if you can focus on that SEO, creating content, optimizing your profiles, it will help more patients find you and will create more inbound marketing instead of having to find patients only by you reaching out to people and creating constant marketing material or attending events and calling people to try to recruit them to your practice. Next, you want to make sure, now this costs money, but it's important to create ads and create retargeting ads. So what do I mean by that? Think about last time you searched for something on Amazon and then you went on to another website and all of a sudden there was an ad on that website for the thing that you searched on Amazon. That's retargeting, meaning that there were cookies placed on your browser that noticed you visited this product. Well, the owner of that product then tagged you. And because you're visiting a site that shows Google ads or Facebook ads, you're going to see an ad for that product and you're going to be asked to come back and buy that product. You can build those retargeting ads so that you can follow your potential patients around the internet or follow your existing patients so that you can keep them informed of your practice, so that they know what's going on. All of that can be automated, especially that retargeting process. So it's a lot of information I just shared, but there's so many more things that you can do. But the key message here is that if you're not working on your business and you're not creating these types of automations and scalable processes, you're going to grow, but you're going to get to a point where you stop because your systems are not scaled to grow with you. So if you need help building these systems, I would love to provide a free 30-minute strategy call with you. You can actually just comment, like I said, comment social below. We'll reach out to you and set up a time for you to speak with us. Also, Cima Growth Solutions has a platform called Grow that specializes in helping you grow your new patient base and retain existing customers using a fully automated platform that acts as a CRM and a full set of digital marketing tools that combines everything all into one site, helping you not waste any more valuable staff time or money on executing unreliable strategies. And I would love to give you a demo of that as well. Again, just comment social below. I hope this video was helpful. If you don't want more information, no big deal. I hope that this was helpful and helped bring some new exciting ideas to your mind. But comment social below. Let's do a free 30-minute strategy call. I'll show you a demo of the system and we will totally transform the way that you're recruiting patients and retaining your existing patients. Have an awesome day.